The calf muscle's second heart physiology is one of those areas when examined closely, turns out to be considerably more interesting than the label suggests. The calf muscles act as a pump, pushing blood back up through the veins toward the heart, supporting the body's circulation from the ground up, often referred to as our second heart or peripheral heart. Typically, individuals training at high intensity focus on the obvious movers: the legs, the posterior chain, and the cardiovascular system. Less commonly understood is that one of the most metabolically significant muscles in the body lies in the lower leg. In brief, we explore this relationship. The body contains a pump that operates quietly and continuously, almost entirely below the level of conscious awareness. It sits in the lower leg. Deep within the legs, the veins are lined with one-way valves. When the calf muscles, the gastrocnemius and the soleus, contract, they compress those veins and propel deoxygenated blood upward, against gravity, back toward the heart. When the muscles relax, the valves close, preventing backflow. This is a genuine circulatory mechanism, not a metaphor. Research published in Frontiers in Physiology has modeled this computationally, demonstrating that healthy calf pump function ejects measurably more blood per contraction cycle than valves impaired by inactivity or ailment. From a metabolic standpoint, and this is where it becomes particularly relevant for performance and training, the soleus, the deeper of the two calf muscles, is among the most physiologically distinctive muscles in the human body. Approximately 88% of its composition is slow-twitch, oxidative fiber, a higher proportion than any other muscle studied. When properly activated, it can raise local oxidative metabolism to high levels for hours without fatigue, drawing preferentially on blood glucose and circulating fats rather than stored glycogen. That is metabolically exceptional. It means the soleus is not simply supporting movement. It is potentially participating in systemic glucose and lipid regulation, and by extension, supporting the circulatory environment that training and recovery depend on. For the athletic individual, that interconnection matters. Calf conditioning is not peripheral to performance, it is structurally embedded in it. That fuel supply has a direct bearing here. Holistically, quality fuel such as complex carbohydrates, oats, legumes, whole grains, may provide the sustained substrate that oxidative muscles of this type may favor. Based on these factors, it may be that the soleus is built almost entirely for endurance. The type of muscle fiber that dominates it, slow twitch, is designed to work continuously for long periods without fatiguing, rather than producing short bursts of power. It is, by its very nature, a muscle built to keep going. Similarly, natural movement, such as walking, activates the calf pump continuously, and the body manages the rest without intervention. The problem is that sustained sitting interrupts that default entirely. When the body remains seated for prolonged periods, hydrostatic pressure promotes venous pooling, and the absence of muscular contraction removes the pump from the circulatory equation. The standard guidance to stand each hour briefly addresses the symptom, but the physiology may need more. Observations point to something more specific: sustained, consistent activation of this muscle through walking, training, and deliberate movement. Additionally, it is suggested that keeping the soleus contracting for sustained periods, through movements like the soleus push-up, can help the body manage blood sugar levels after eating and clear fats from the bloodstream more effectively. So, based on individual suitability and health status, subscribe for more and go deeper with holistic high-performance health.